तेरी रजा पूरी हो, तेरी रजा पूरी हो. Do you mean it? Do you mean it? Do you mean it? Why you are here then? There was your turn. You were supposed to be in the kitchen today, isn't it? So it means my will be done. I want to listen to the discourse of whosoever. Isn't it? So it means we don't mean it. These are just empty words. You are not compelled to follow His will. You can follow your will, and you are doing that also. And another was asked. He also said, I will miss whosoever talk. Whether whosoever said this, in your place I send Ravi Surya. He also wants to listen to whosoever. But you listen only words, not whosoever. Words are not important. Yesterday, Nirmal has to go for shopping. He asked whether I can go after listening your talk. What it means? It means you know better what is good for you, isn't it? It means you are your own doctor. It means you know your disease and you know how to cure it. Words we have many. 650 books of Osho. What difference does it make? If word can give the understanding and the clarity, then even one book is enough. And we have 650 books of Osho. If I publish my talks, there may be 30 books already. And now I am speaking every day, by being here. So if all those are published, it will go up to 60, 70. But what purpose does it serve? I am talking, you are listening. And when I say, thy will be done, you also say, thy will be done. But it is not for the purpose of saying. You should mean it. And if this much you cannot do, the promise you have given, what you can do? And it was not forced. People come, ask for work. Last time also you asked, give me some work, isn't it? And I have not given you. Because emotion is one thing, feeling is one thing, and being there is totally another thing. Immediately your mind changes. Lata was going for making chapati. And she said, no, I have to do dynamic. Shumba. This is all Shumba. It simply means you have a choice. It simply means you have a liking. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Totally natural, acceptable. But you don't know what is your problem. If you know what is your problem, you will not be here. And if you are here, then keep yourself aside. Only then something is possible. People come here with their own agendas. They remain their own master. They follow themselves. They listen to themselves. They pretend they are listening to me or they are following me. I am not saying follow me. I am not saying that at all. I will be the last person. That is why I ask again and again the people who live with me here that why you are here, what you want. You want to fulfill your desires, your wishes, your ideas. You cannot do it alone, so you need whosoever help. But the problem is, a master is one who takes away your all expectations, all desire. Yes, you don't need true masters. You need a master who can console you, who can gratify you. But I am not that one. Here I am very straight. I am really concerned, you can see that. I risk my respect, my image, I don't bother. I don't bother what you think of me, what you say about me. He is very devotional, Joshua. Last time, he was the only one who was given concession. One day he came to see me and he asked me that he want to do. He should be given some work. I have not given him anything. I have not said anything, but I did not give any work. He wanted to clean my house also. Just becoming emotional, having feeling one thing. But can you stay? What you promise? This time, because I have sent away the cooks, and it is required, and it is from the very first day, that people who live here, stay here, should do everything, learn everything without creating any hierarchy. No one is special, including whosoever. I am ready to do anything. I do everything. Now, since I send them back, I was thinking I will go in the kitchen and will help them. But the people who taking care, they don't allow me to enter. Shumba, Shumba. They said, "Oh, Gurudev, we will do it." And just a small thing, just once, maybe 1 hour job or 2 hour, 1 hour job. I made a turn, morning, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And given a respect, there are so many people I can tell anybody and anybody will do. I give one Joshua. He said, I will not come. I want to listen to whosoever. What whosoever saying has no meaning. It is all gibberish. But there is something which cannot be given by words. There are other ways. One should be ready for that. Words are just peripheral, the first step, because you understand only words, that's all. If you can understand the silence, or if you know how to be with a real master, then it is different. And from the very first letter, Joshua is writing to me as a master that I am a master. No, I don't know whether I am a master or disciple or from my dictionary both words are missing now. I see as myself not as a master, not as a disciple. I am what I am. That is the case now. And you are the first one who has not seen me. And in the letter, a very beautiful letter, loving letter, full of feeling, full of emotion, respect. Master, master, master. Now this is the master. Master told you, just help 1 hour in a day. And you said, no, I will not come. What a Shumba. Yesterday I was telling you all people that real thing is something else. These techniques, this listening to the words of Master is just a very beginning. That is very secret. That is very person to person, individual. Yes, it takes time to prepare, to get ready. Then the real thing. And I can tell you many anecdotes about that. There is a monastery. A simple person heard about it and he started traveling from his village towards the monastery. It was thousands of miles away. And those times there were no aeroplanes, there were no trains, there were no buses. And even bullock cart one cannot afford. So he was walking through the lands, hills, jungles. One day he reached. He was totally क्या बोलेंगे धूल धवां से भरा हुआ dirty in a way, yeah, dirty. Walking miles and miles every day, reached one day, bowed down to the master and expressed his desire that also he wants to experience God or experience reality. Master looked at him, gave him a glance. There were 500 monks sitting there. They were all from the rich families, educated, well behaved, and this was a simple man. Seeing that the other will not like it, Master told him, okay, you go to the kitchen and help there. You go. He bowed down again and went to the kitchen. He was never allowed to become part of the gathering, listening to the discourses of the master. He remained there. He was waiting what and when his master calls him and tells him. He was just waiting. And he started working there. So he used to चावल कूटने को क्या कहेंगे, beat the rice, beat the rice. That was his job. And sometime go to the near village and fetch some vegetable. So he was doing that. 1 year passed, 2 year passed, 3 year passed, 4 year passed, 12 year passed. He never went near to the master. He was lovingly devotionally doing his job. No dynamic, no kundalini, no listening, nothing. 12 years. Maybe he has not even sought 12 times the master, even from far away. After 12 years, when he was coming back from the village, fetching the vegetable, he was coming. He saw few disciples discussing and watching the blackboard. So he was just passing by. So he stood there and asked, what is happening? What is this? What is written? Something was written. So curiously, he asked the other monk, what is written? What is happening? So first they laughed at him. Then jokingly, they said that master has asked one question. Most probably, he is trying to find a successor. That is why he asked a question. And the senior disciple, senior monk, has written this. So curiously he asked, what is written? Just reluctantly he read that there is a mind and we clean it every day. This fellow said, I say something, you also, can you write, please, for me? He was not educated. So reluctantly he wrote. He said, there is no mind, there is no cleaning, there is nothing. The story was over. Master came to know that what the head disciple has written and what this, the man who was in the kitchen has written. So at 2 in the night, he came to his hut, wake him up, took him to the river. He himself, what you call, huh? Rowing the boat and bring him to the other shore and told him, run away, otherwise these people will kill you. Now they are listening every day. They are practicing meditations. He never practiced anything, never did anything. And thing happened. Now his master is telling you run away, disappear. Otherwise, they will not allow you to live. They will kill you. Because they are working for 12 days and they have not got anything. And you have not even met Master, never listened to him, and you got it. So they cannot tolerate it. They will be jealous of you. And you are nobody. They are somebody. They are rich, they are senior, they are educated, they are good seeker, good meditator. His name was Hui Neng. It is a real story. He was the first Zen master. He was passing. When he was passing, 2 monks were discussing. When his master left him on the other shore, then he is going away and he met 2 monks talking together. There was a flag and it was moving. One was saying that the wind is making it shake. One was saying, no, this is the flag which is moving. So he was passing by. He said, not the wind is moving the flag, not the flag is moving, your mind is moving. This was his first teaching. Now what I want to say, shall I tell you other things like this? There was a bayzeed. When he went to his master, bow down to him, master told him, sit down. He was sitting. Master never looked at him. 3 years passed. He is talking to many people every day to the gathering. Bayzeed sits there. He looks there, but he never looks at the bayzeed. After 3 years, for the first time, Master just looked at bayzeed. He was so happy that today I became able of my master look. This world of spirituality is totally something different which you cannot even think. This is just as if you are standing outside the temple. Even entering is some different phenomena. 3 years he was waiting the disciple was waiting for a look of a master. Master did not look at him. He was looking at everybody, talking to everybody. So he was very happy. He started jumping. And he was happy because he felt that today I am worthy of my master look. He earned that. We don't want to earn anything. We are just entitled. We think we have paid. And you have not even paid a single paisa. Suppose somebody has paid. Now Masto is there. He has also paid. I have not told him that stop your work. He is doing some work, and I saw every morning and evening he is watering the garden. He has not stopped his work. You have stopped. You are transcribing. So now the camp has started. So you have stopped your work, not even asked. These are very subtle and the deeper things of the sadhana, which makes you worthy of the real, not your doings, not your understanding will help you. Again 3 years passed. Master again never looked at him. Again when 3 years passed, after 3 years means total 6 years, Master gave him a little smile. Can you imagine his joy? After 6 years, a smile. This is a work of relationship. You cannot find these things in books, in scriptures, in discourses, in public. This is some secret occult work. He was happy, dancing madly, that today Master find me worthy of a smile. Again 3 years passed. Nine years. After 9 years, for the first time, Master asked him, Bayzeed, how are you? You can understand his joy after 9. And he is sitting just, never asking a question. Just sitting by the side, waiting, patient. If I tell you, okay, just sit 3-4 times, you will be very restless. That is why so much activity. Not only activity, it is tight activity. Garima misses that it is too tight a thing. But there is a purpose behind it. 12 years passed. Why 12 years? Something has to do with the 12 years. Mahavira remained silent for 12 years. Hui Neng became enlightened after 12 years. So it must be having some secret about it. Again, this bayzeed story also says that after 12 years, he is just standing, master comes behind, keeps his hand on his shoulder and tells him, now you can leave. And spread, share what you have received. What do you want to understand? And I am giving you a hint all the time. All the time I keep on giving, I will give on giving. Yes, listening to me can be a joy, a meditation, a small period of silence, a small period of coming, becoming one, naturally, allowing the sound of master to go deep and work as a seed. Yes, these things are there. But if you cling to your own understanding, own ideas, own beliefs at the same time, then you will reach nowhere. And the first work of the speaking is to bring you out of your system, to show you first how your ideas, your thoughts, your beliefs, your conditioning is blocking the way, closing the door. My dear, now you are quite mature people. Lot of water is flown. That is why a mature work has started. And soon it will be more and more. This is first mystery school. Soon there will be others also. His work is very, very mysterious. In the history of humanity, it is of its own kind. Spirituality was never for the public, for the common man. He brought it into public. He said why we have one Buddha and 1,000 years passed and then some Mahavira, then some Buddha, some Nanak. Why can't we have many Buddhas? This was Osho's vision, not dream. Dream is an illusion. Dream is something which can never be realized. A vision means to see and let it be manifest. Suppose one day you miss my talk. What did you miss? Shambha? Okay, Shambha. My words are not important. Yes, I am important. That too depends on you, not on me. It is not the words which works, it is the presence of the master which works. It is not that the technique is important. Technique can never be bigger than the master. That is a child occupation, a toy. You know, when there is a baby, you give the toy, eh? And he plays with, and you are free. These are small toys. When you become mature, toys are kept aside. But then you find another toy, boyfriend, girlfriend. That are the toys of little mature, aged. But these are also toys, isn't it? When you become really mature, this toy does not work. You know, you are fed up. But a child needs a toy. And if you need a girlfriend or boyfriend, it simply means you still depend on the toys. Shumba, shumba. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. If the child is playing with the toys, what is wrong? Nothing. And if one is playing with a girlfriend or boyfriend, nothing is wrong. It simply means you are not yet mature. That's all. A mature person can wait 12 years silently without any expectation, keeping the trust in the heart. I have just given you a glimpse of that secret word, occult word. The moment yes, it may be a pleasurable thing to listen to me. So yesterday when Nirmal has to shop, so he thought why not go after listening to self-talk. Your whosoever is totally for you and you want to just depend on some words, he has given himself to you totally. Is it not the case, Nirmal? He is a rich man, a very established doctor of his kind. What kind I don't remember. In Pune. He came here, did 1 year course. And what is the course? Okay, go and fetch vegetable. Shumba shumba. Or clean the garden. This kind of things. Whole day. And all the time I find fault. Shumba. Never appreciate. This is that course. And the charges are 12 lakh rupees. How many dollar, Manish? 6,000? Huh? 60,000. No. he's trying to calculate. You are the calculator. 92,000 roughly. Too much? Huh? Huh? Okay, make 25. You have to pay that much money and you have to work in the garden or in the kitchen, cut vegetable. See, Babri is here. paid $9,000 and she loves to cut a vegetable. Shumba, shumba. And see how happy she is. Something is there from the very past. Such a beautiful understanding, patience. 75 years old lady. Amazing. And she wanted to be just in the presence of a living master. That's all. This was it. And that too was not free. Though I don't need money, not at all. I am totally sufficient to myself. Suppose if I am left alone, Osho has given me that much that I can live 50 years more. No need to beg from anyone, to depend on anyone. My master has given me everything. I need it, I want it, I expect it. Actually, I never expected anything. Shubha Shumba. That is why it is given. People who expect they don't get. That is law. People who don't expect they get. There are certain laws. Every master, if he is a master, if he is appointed to do a certain job, then he has to create his own devices. It is not just ordinary work that people gather, they dance, or they do some kind of meditation and they disappear, go home very happy. Oh, it's something more profound, secret, occult. There are many stories like this. And the deeper meaning of the story comes to trusting, comes to waiting without any expectation. And at the right time, the right thing is automatically, spontaneously delivered. If you remain the chooser, liker, disliker, decider, you, from the very beginning, you miss the point. This is a totally different space. It has its own beauty. The real world. This is the shadow of that. It is just a shadow. Yesterday I was telling you that it is imaginary, illusory, Maya. The real is somewhere behind. When you see the reflection of a moon in the water, it is a reflection. Reflection looks also very real, but just in the opposite direction is the real. This world is a reflection of that world. And I hope, I trust that mostly all of you are going to realize one day or other, it does not matter. Time exists in the mind, otherwise there is no time. Even eyes little bit factual because it is a functioning tool all the time. Without the I, one cannot function. But this time is totally illusory. There is no time at all. We will talk sometime also. So my friend, for this 40 day, simply 40 day, you are here for 40 day. Learn not listen to yourself. Learn not to go into likes and dislikes. Yes, it is not going to be comfortable. Why you like and dislike? Because you want to be comfortable. You means the ego, the me. It is all time seeking comfort. It is a protective mechanism. This I thought, this me thought, this mind, but it gives, it seeks 24-hour comfort. And if you want to be really comfortable, I can give you a clue. You will be comfortable forever. Become 6/3. No problem. राम नाम सत्य है, मुर्दा बड़ा मस्त है. This fellow always suggests what is right, what is wrong, what is comfortable. But this is cheating you. Become aware, become alert. See, a master can point, can indicate, can give suggestion. Everything depends on you. The ball is in your side. Huh? The ball is in your, huh? In your court. Okay, court. Not side, okay, court. Where is the court? My words are important. And what is the source of words? That is important. So take care. Now, if you say, Teri Raja Puri ho, then remember, you will mean it. Okay? Teri Raja Puri ho. Very good, half are not saying. Means Meri Raja Puri ho. For them, Meri Raja Puri ho. Thy will be done. Few have joined. This is the only way. This is not the way out. This is the way in. When you say Teri Raja Puri ho, this is the way in. And what you are seeking is in, not out. People think, what is the way out? There is no way out. Wherever you go, you cannot find a way out because there is no way out. There is only way in. When you say thy will be done, you turn your face towards in. And sooner or later you are going to discover what is inside. Teri raza puri ho. Teri raza puri ho. Teri raza puri ho. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Jai Osho. Jai Jai Osho. Jai Jai Osho. Jai Osho.